Hey gang, and welcome to the Cyrano's Place channel. I'm Coach Cass, and today we're going to talk about stretching. Stretching is very important for the welfare of your body as an athlete. But before you stretch, you should warm up. Why? Because your muscles are like rubber bands. If I take a rubber band, I stick it outside in a cold winter day, and then bring it in and start stretching it, chances are that rubber band is going to break, and that is not what we want to see happen with your muscles. So we want to do something aerobic, get our blood pressure up a little bit, get it pumping, start breathing heavier, give the nutritions to the muscles. And then when we stretch, we want to really be comfortable with it. Now, stretching is important for us as athletes. It is injury prevention, as well as helps for greater performance. With injury prevention, by having your muscles have the flexibility to deal with extra stress, you're less likely to have an injury. In terms of performance, well, think about it in terms of your lunge. If you've got greater flexibility in your legs, you can get a little bit longer lunge in there. So we're going to show you our stretching routine. I invite you to join us. So put on those fencing shoes and let's train like champions, even though we may not have the resources of champions, but we have a heart of one. So come on, let's stretch. When you stretch, it's kind of nice to have a consistent stretching routine so you know what's coming, you don't have to think about it. It becomes a comfort, a confidence of what's happening. It helps to build a little bit of security in what you're doing with all the other chaos that is competition. There's one thing you know is consistent. Make it kind of like your favorite pair of jeans, that comfort in there. So the stretching ritual we have starts at our head and works our way down. And I invite you to do, as we do, feel free to add or subtract. So, nice and easy, little head circles. Just get some blood flowing to our heads, change directions. Don't really push it, just kind of move it around. Shoulders, same thing. Get things moving in there, change. Elbows, and change directions. Wrists, and change directions. Fingers. You might also want to kind of stretch back your fingers because if you're fencing properly, you're going to use a lot of finger muscles. So now we're going to do our arms. I'm going to do one arm forward, one arm back, and take it around. If you get it right, you'll get a little extra stretch on your back as well as your arms and shoulders, and then change directions. And then upper back, we're going to take our shoulders around our spine, not literally, but just around the upper back and change directions. And then lower back, nice big circles and change directions. And from here, we're going to sit down. Now that we've sat down, we're going to do some lower back and gluteus stretches to start with. We're going to take our one leg over the next, and so I have my left leg over my right. I'm going to take my opposite elbow, my right elbow to my left knee, and I'm going to twist. In the process, I'm stretching my lower back. I'm also getting a little bit of my glutes. From there, I'm going to drop my knee. I'm going to create a figure 4 with my legs, and with my lower leg, I'm going to lift up and pull my knee to my chest. That's going to stretch my glutes as well, bottom side. I'm going to change legs, right over left. I'm going to twist. I'm going to drop my knee, figure 4, and lift and hug it to my chest. From here, I'm going to take my legs out straight and reach for my toes. If you can't touch your toes, that's fine. And notice I did say reach for your toes. This is going to get my hamstrings and a little bit my calf in the stretch. Pulling my toes back will stretch the calves. From here, I'm going to do straddle. You want to take as wide a straddle as you're comfortable with. And we're going to start forward first. In this case, I'm just going to let gravity help. Just relax into it and let my muscles stretch. I'm going to go side. Again, I'm going to reach for my toes, go as far as I can, relax into it, change, drop, relax, hold it. Middle, Again, relax. Notice I'm getting a deeper stretch now because I'm relaxing and I'm stretching. Side, side, middle, side, side, and always finish with, again, middle. Now I'm going to take my opposite hand over my head and reach. Again, this is to stretch some of my lower back. And the other side, keeping my arm on the inside. And again, finish with middle. From here, I'm going to bring my legs in. I'm going to gently bounce them. Again, I want to relax them, so maybe something's caught. And from here, I'm going to do flutter by a butterfly stretch. And press them down. Now standing up, we're going to use the wall for a little assist. I'm going to hold the wall just to make an easier balance. I'm going to take my foot back, foot to my butt. I'm going to be stretching my quads. And from here, I'm going to pull my leg back. The leg that I'm balancing on, I might bend to get a little more stretch out of it. I'm going to change legs. Same thing. Foot to my butt, pull the knee back, bend the knee, stretch out those quads. From here, I'm going to take my leg back. I'm going to press down my calf. I'm going to then straighten my leg. I'm going to press down my hip. That, again, is going to stretch out my quads on my back leg. I'm going to change legs, calf, push down, press down my hip, and stretch it on out. So in conclusion, stretching is very important in what you do. You should stretch before you work out. You should also do something aerobic to get your muscles ready for that stretch out before you compete. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe and like and share with your fencing friends, and maybe not your fencing friends. But I want to help you guys keep training like champions. Even though you may not have champions resources, I know you guys have the heart of a champion. So until next time, see you later.